One of the first videos that I uploaded on this channel was the most yellow Clash Royale deck. And that's the only color themed deck I've done. And I don't want to discriminate based on color, so today we're playing another color deck. We're playing the most blue deck possible. And I feel okay about it. There's a good amount of offense with the balloon and the evolved skeleton peril. There's an okay amount of defense, especially with the evolved E-Dragon, but my only concern is that we don't have a great answer for a heavy ground damage dealing card like a P.E.K.K.A. or E-Barbs or Mega Knight. So all we have for that is a ground Spirit Empress and a prayer, pretty much. So hopefully we can get a good matchup in this first game here. And we'll start by doing what every good Clash Royale player does. We'll start by cycling our Evos here. And he's playing some kind of cycle deck because he just has two spirits right up front. We'll get a little bit of drop damage, but we'll just play a Spirit Empress here to kill the Valkyrie and then the bomb tower as well. And we might even go for... let's try to go for a balloon here. It's not ideal, but we do have lightning. So we'll do that here just because I don't want to have to worry about that. The only problem is that we don't have any... that lightning actually probably wasn't necessary because he had already used the ability. So not great place to start, but you know, still confident we can win here. One of the things that I wanted to share with you guys today is how sometimes I feel a little bit hypocritical on this channel because I talk about a lot of things that you can do to better your life and, you know, share tips and insights to kind of get your life in order, have a better outlook on things. And yet I'm not very good at that myself. You know, I don't know what you guys see when you watch these videos, but if you see someone who just has their whole life in order and is making YouTube videos because doesn't have anything else to worry about, and you know, he has all this time to play games and record videos, then that's not the case. You know, in reality, I think because he's going to go Archer Queen, we'll go Lightning here. That's not the case. So, you know, I'm still working out lots of things in my life. My life is kind of all over the place right now, and so sometimes it feels a little bit hypocritical to talk about how you can better your life, and my life is not good. But one of the things that I realized is I think we'll go Skeleton Barrel over here because it looks like we're in a 2-tower game and we can take that tower with lightning anyway. Might as well do that now while the princess is there. What am I saying? Sometimes it feels a little bit hypocritical to talk about something and then not be perfect at it myself, but one of the things that I realized is that, you know, if you look at life kind of as school and as a class you're taking, I thought for a really long time that you had to be the teacher. You had to have years of experience, you had to be perfect, you had to have lots of knowledge in order to teach it to other people. But I realized that you can also just be, you know, you can also just be the friend that maybe you study with. They don't have a perfect knowledge of the subject. They're not perfect at it. You're both just kind of learning together. And so that's something that I realized, is that you don't have to be perfect in order to set a good example for other people and make their days a little bit better. And I'll be honest, sometimes it does, like it does feel good to see comments on my channel that talk about how, you know, I uplifted them in some way, and how, please play Archer Queen, and we don't get it, but Like it does feel good to brighten other people's days. And so it just kind of taught me that you don't have to be perfect in order to help other people and to set an example. And oh man, horrible plays here. Maybe not. Okay, all right, we do clutch up there somehow. I don't know how we won that, but I guess what I'm saying is don't expect to be perfect in order to help other people and to be a good influence in their life. Don't hold yourself to such a high standard that you don't help other people and don't make a good influence in their life just because you don't have things worked out in your own life. Because a lot of times helping other people out and being an example is a really good way to kind of get things set in your own life. So that's one of the things I realized is it feels good to make a positive impact on people's lives, and you don't need to be perfect in order to do it. You can still be struggling, you can still be going through things and still help other people out. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day today. Hope you enjoyed that gameplay for once, because we actually won a game, and I'll see you guys in the next video.